Hello, good day. In this video, I'll begin to demonstrate on how you will begin to use such AI into your research study. So in this video, then I'll begin to illustrate the Gateliner AI. How will you use this in terms of finding such references or review of related literatures in order for you to strengthen your study. This is how you will begin to retrieve those data if you're unable to download those other they call this one those other um, references. We will begin to use certain two AIs here then. We will use the comment, or also known as the perplexity. Um, you can just search um, into your browser those we call this one um, kind of AI. So we'll begin to utilize that here on my end as well. I'll begin to show you or demonstrate to you the step-by-step process and how we will begin to properly use these tools. Because of course, this AI is just a tool, just an aid for us to demonstrate. Just to fix our um, papers, for example, just to strengthen. However, be still rational. Do not let the AI create the research for yourselves. Do not do that. You have to really work on with the readings. You have to verify everything. You have to understand the process. Since, of course, if you really don't understand those particular research that you're working, it is still um, not good if you're letting AI understand everything and you're not learning from it. Okay, so let me share my screen 1 minute. Let's share the other screen. Now understand that you can see my screen right now. This is Comet. They or also known as the Perplexity. You can also search that into your browser. This one. Since you can just download Perplexity, you can just sign in your account. And you could have premium account. That is better. So for today, we will use the Getliner AI as well. This is you can search Getliner AI, and then this will be the um, for the platform, the liner.com. So now you can start your search, and if you are trying to find specific data or specific review of related literature, make sure to click this color as always. And you cannot utilize that if you will not begin to log in. So suppose that you'll begin to log in here then. So let's we log in using our Google account. Now, after that one, for example, our study is all about um, say, for example, we are trying to deal with the study of priority queue using priority queue in a queue wing system. So there's a lot of no. Let's see. Now there's a lot of study in terms of queuing system. So we can just search here queue data structure in queuing system. So this is how you will use here. Now for the scholar, you can just search that one. Since our review of related literature, I actually allow you to work on with um, 5 to 10 years. So from 2025, of course, it is from 2010. Yeah, 10. You can just control that here. Yeah, 2010 to 2025. Okay, 15 years na nagani. So it will become 2015 era up until 2025, since 10 years. Okay, now that would be the case. And just since that is the filter in advanced search, there will be advanced and simple search here or deep research. So what are we trying to utilize, since this is Google's we are trying um to check those study in terms of the Google Scholar. Since if we will begin to search that in Google Scholar class, it will be different. Since we cannot easily, let's try to check in Google Scholar so that we can see the difference. Here then, for, no, Google Scholar. Okay. In Google Scholar, once you will search here, there's a lot of um, study here, integrating or something, but other study you cannot download it. You cannot download easily. Just, say for example, this one you can download that one if in Google Scholar the queuing system. You will just save everything. You have to save your RRL actually so that you will have basis for that. So um, Google Scholar, naaging close na to. Suppose that we're trying to or queuing system studies. Now, simulation and the queuing system, let's try to see if, so in this case, there is no any other option that you can download this one. It's not downloadable, right? So what about in Gateliner? It will be basically easy for us to navigate that as well. So let me just suppose that we are trying to check here. So RRL ka you can just check this one at Q in train systems define or something about Chen et al. Of 2019. So if that's the case, check kaya ang study ni Chen et al. You can just check the study of that particular person um, here then this yeah, um, oops, okay, fine grain to measurement. So you can easily, for example, once you will click this, since that is related, so you can download their study or fine grained measurement and data plane with a structure that, okay, about Q. So what you can do, Um, you have to save that as always. And then after, you can also check other thing here. Um, click OK. So there para sa ila abstract. So it has been stated in their study. So you can just easily download that one. So that once but the better um, that you do have many resources about that. So fine grain, we're done with this. Um, for Fu et al. Let's try to see. For Fu et al. Yeah, it's PDF already. This is really easy because you can check easily right in this particular class. Um, AI, we can easily find out where will be the specific um, PDF work. So you can just easily download that. So see, everything was stated here. So after comparison to system, so we can utilize that one. We can also need citations about that later on. And about sino pa to? Vision, prior review, data structures. Okay, so that is definitely for big applications. So imagine 2023. So there's a lot of data that you can always work on to. Um, okay, once you will click, ari na na sa pili. Okay, to application, big data application, we're done. For load this. Um, we're done with that. It's 2023. What about for 2016? Okay. Um, there we have it. Basic cure. Okay. You can just download that one. Because I will also show you how you will structure out your RRL later on. It depends on your study. You have to read everything later if that is suitable or having a relationship in terms of your study. So investigation theory system, structure management, let's try to download it, everything. So suppose that download now or you were able to download everything. It depends on your prompt actually here. You can ask the follow-up questions and so on and so forth. So suppose that their study is not downloadable. Let's try to find the site is no longer used. So say for example, there will be um, their study, you can't easily find their something like this. Hindi siya ma-download because they are not in PDF form. So you can just click this link and if still return sa iyang site. So what you can do, if mag-download PDF here, let's try to see if the PDF is okay, exactly. So you can just easily do that. So remember, you can also find in mdpi.com. Um, this is another RRL. I know HTTPS man. This is another for another site for getting RRL study. Okay, now we're done with this particular um, AI. Okay, we cannot use perplexity right now because we can only use perplexity if ever that we can download, for example, this one. You cannot download this because once you will begin to click this link, it will go back this one. So let's try to see, let's try to find the um, the PDF form of this study, simulation study on the queuing system. Suppose that you can't find that easily. How will you manage to do it? So you can just click the citation, cite this article, and then copy the citation clipboard. So citation clipboard that is APA already, then go to your Perplexity and paste that there. And you just mention find the PDF of this study in your Perplexity. By that, you can, if ever that PDF can find, if ever that this Perplexity can find it, you can just click this link, try to find it out if that can be downloaded. Um, since most likely other cases we can't retrieve the data, but it depends. We will just see if we can download. Okay. This is not, okay, we can't download. So what we can do, okay, hindi siya makita. You can also try to check here in your Gatliner. Try to find, try to see if they can. You can just utilize Perplexity and Gatliner if they will work by finding those PDF because it is better. Okay, it's better that you should find their you can download their data so that it will be easy for you to manage. Okay. So earlier ang ano siya ang fun online at yung mga site. Right now, um Getliner, since the writer is Xiao Yu Chu. Let's try to see here. Xiao Yu. Analysis of queuing. Hindi na siya related. So it's okay. If you can't download that one, so you can just find the alternatives here. So if ever that, so for example, this data, wala niya siya here. Um, there's no download for this. You can't download that file for this for the PDF of this study. So let's try to find, or let's try to copy this paper and then try to find in Perplexity if that can be um, you can find the PDF form. You can utilize those two AI, vice versa. If they will give you, if they will help you. Uh, if not, it's okay to be not okay sometimes. Where is I have provide the PDF is that or try to find where can I now. But usually, um, they will give you links. However, if not, that means to say the database of this particular study is not um, they are not allowing to download this certain um, RRL, this certain related bit of your study. So hindi na lang pagpilitan. Okay. So we cannot work on that, cannot find their data. View in you can try to check us also view on OP if there's any way you can download the view on IOP publishing. So there is article PDF. Okay, you can download. So download mo na lang and there you have it. Now we do have many data already. So how can we do it how can we work on with the so since priority queue, um, since you those are the RRL that you are working. So this is the downloaded RRLs that you were able to find. This 10 articles is not enough. So just like in my study, my master's, let me try to find if I can view it in here. Uh, um, structure, intelligence system here. You know, our research here. Okay, what happened? Um, intelligence system. We have it here. Um, maybe I don't have any. Okay, it's actually in my MacBook. I'll begin to show you um, how many related the picture I was able to work on that. Um, it's not only 10 RRL that I do have, more than 30 or 40. I don't think so. So it will be better to do that. So I can just walk you through also utilizing another AI to structure out this this into where if you will begin to work on with your paper already. Now, for AI, most likely that you can use AI since AI is just a tool. Remember, there will be those and don'ts as well. So this is the AI that you can use actually. I've actually uploaded this presentation since I've actually presented this in the training um, that I've actually handled last time. So you can just find this in my scribe. So that's Urukai and about AI integration. You can also find that there so that you will have the basis for yes, what are the AIs um, for finding references aside from Getliner, there will be lit maps. Lit maps is also good. I can also tell you or teach you on how to work on that. Site AI is also good for finding references also. ChatGPT, summarize and understanding articles. We'll utilize ChatGPT later for um, working with our paper. I'll just also share a little background about that. And Scholars see also for summarizing, and Otayo for organizing notes and references. Zotero, you can work on that. Grammarly, it is also good. And Killbot for paraphrasing, word tune, Turnitin for authenticity checking. There will be authenticate as well, GPT-0, and so on and so forth. So, kung wala na siya, you can just work on with this. I mean, you can check these resources in my scribe so that you can also have the background where you can find um, references. So those are my advices, but for writing your references, I can also just show you a little bit of background and how you will work on with that. Because working with RRL, it is usually um, 3 to 5 pages or maglapot na 10 pages and the merry the better actually. So that's really good if we're trying to explore more. And AI is can really help you. However, you must be careful. You must really evaluate if those particular study if it is connected because although that AI is they are actually rational. They are not like us that we're rational. We are having um the we can evaluate what is right and what is wrong. So AI can't actually um, understand or evaluate what is right and bad, or something. They can't evaluate something like about that. So you have to be careful. You have to be aware of what you're doing, so that in terms of your defense, um, you will not be going to like wala ka ma-answer or whatever. You have to be knowledgeable in that. So thank you so much, everybody. I'll begin to work on with another video later on. Thank you and goodbye.